Hey everyone, and welcome back to Slowpoke Racing and the Ultimate Racing League Wednesday one make challenge in the Mini VGT, and this is race 3 of the evening. And yeah, there's no reverse grid on this one. I'm just looking at the track. You'll have to forgive me, I'm suffering with COVID, so if I miss a few bits I apologise, but yeah, there's no reverse grid. I was just looking and wondering why Hodgie was at the front, but that's why. So Hodgie won race 2 convincingly as well, so he's going to start on pole position. So we'll run down the order in a minute. Now, if you didn't watch any of the other 2 races, the only rules really for tyres are that all compounds have to be used in one of the races, so softs in one race, hards in another, and mediums in another, in any order you like. We will go down the tyres throughout the race and see who's running what, but the first thing we'll do is we will go down the grid order. So as I say, after a convincing win in race 2, Hodgie is on pole position, Kian is in second, Stealth did a fantastic job on the hard tyres to get 3rd position. He's had a brilliant night so far as Stealth. He won race 1 and grabbed a 3rd in the 2nd race, so well done to him. Brian the Mechanic in 4th, Captain Slow in 5th, Graham in 6th, Evil Knievel 7th, Firepower 8th. Then we've got the Kebab Man's in 9th, Declan's 10th, Colio in 11th, and Nath in 12th. So we'll go back up to Hodgie, we'll get them lights out, and we will get this 3rd race, 15-minute race underway. A very long old, everybody seemed to stall a little bit, but we are off and running now. Seemed to, everybody got away a little bit better, I think, this time around. I think they've sort of anticipated the delay with the lights. As Nath goes across the grass down into excuse me, Paddock Hill. Now we are on the GP circuit at Brands Hatch, so it is the shorter circuit. As Hodgie takes us everybody around, Brian the Mechanic has made his way up in 2nd. Well, I'm trying not to cough, and it makes me want to cough even more then, which is, well, it sounds like I'm stuttering. So Brian the Mechanic gets up into 2nd, Stealth in 3rd. Evil Knievel is 4th, Kian 5th. Well, actually, we're going to go back and have a look, because Kian was in 2nd at the start. Now, what's happened to Kian? Oh, now then, was there a little bit of a touch there? Was it Evil Knievel? We're still all going on again. Now then, I'm not sure, maybe that's one for the stewards to have a look at, but I think that was definitely a bit of a side swipe from Evil Knievel there on Kian, and that's what's put him down into 5th position now, so unfortunate for him. Graham in 6th, Colo in 7th, Kebabman's 8th, Captain Slow 9th, Declan in 10th, Firepower in 11th. Firepower on the hard tyres now, and then Nath in 12th on the mediums. So Hodgie on the medium tyres. It looks like Brian the Mechanic and Stealth are at it again. These 2 had a great battle in race 2, and it looks like they're going to continue it now. Stealth just managing to nick that spot and take 2nd away from Brian the Mechanic. Stealth also running the medium tyres for this race. Brian Mechanic, he's on the hards. Now, we did see in race 1, the guys on the hard tyres seemed to struggle quite a bit. However, the guys in race 2, who were using the hards, seemed to have a better time of it, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Brian the Mechanic currently sitting in 3rd on the hard tyres, so we'll keep an eye on him. He has got Evil Knievel on the back of him, although Evil Knievel's on the hard tyres as well. Does seem to be using quite a lot of the track, does Evil Knievel. Looks like somebody's gone off there. They've gone a bit wide. It might have been Graham or Kean. Still on the track though. Kean on the hard tyres also. Graham on the mediums. Excuse me. Captain Slow on the mediums. I'm just having a look. I don't think anybody's on the softs for this final race. Oh no, who's that? There's Kebabmans and Declan going side by side. Up to Druids. Kebabman's on the inside. Declan just has to drop behind him. No, he's on the look at the inside. He's not going to get that done, is he? Kebabman's did get a good exit out of there, but Declan will keep pushing. Well, Declan is on the softs. I was saying nobody's running soft, so Declan's on the soft, so let's see if he's going to be on a charge then. Declan is quick. He is quick. We know he's quick. It's just whether he's got used to this Mini yet. So currently in 10th, so we'll keep an eye on Declan as he's challenging Kebabmans already. Declan gets himself on the inside, although Kebabmans is going to be on the inside at the bottom of the hill. Good defending from Kebabmans, although I don't think he's going to be able to keep this up for much longer. Declan really putting the pressure on. Firepower just sitting there in the background watching, waiting for these two to push each other off so he can step through. And he's through. Declan has made it through. He's got by Kebabmans. I didn't think it'd take him long. Now can Firepower also get by the Kebabmans? Kebabmans on the soft tyres as well. Firepower running the hard, so he's got a bit of a fight on his hands, hasn't he, if he wants to take them two on. Nath down into a long way behind is Nath. Up to our race leaders though, Hodgie. Not having it his own way this time. He's got Stealth for company, and Stealth is really on the back of him. I think Stealth has enjoyed his the two races so far. He won the first one convincingly, he got third in the second, and now he's right up there in second position behind Hodgie in race 3. So these two starting to pull away now. There's a little bit of a gap then back to Brian the Mechanic. Brian the Mechanic on the hard tyres. He's got Evil Knievel with him. Then we've got Captain Slow in 5th. Colo in 6th. Kean in 7th. Oh, now then, that was a bit naughty, Declan. A bit of a bumper kiss. Let's go back and have a look at that, and we'll see it from Declan now. Oh, hang on. Was that from a previous encounter? Now Declan, well, it looks like Kean went off at Paddock Hill. He's come back on. Graham's gone wide. It all seems to be kicking off here, doesn't it? Declan's gone wide. Kean's gone wide. There's a bit of a bumper kiss then from Declan. Oh, I don't know what to make of it. Everybody's bashing into everybody else. It's all, who's that? And Graham comes flying around the outside. There's cars everywhere. So now it's calmed down a little bit. We find ourselves with Kean in 7th, Declan in 8th, Kebabmans 9th, Firepower 10th, and Graham 11th. With Nath sitting in 12th. So up to our two race leaders, we are just over a third of the way. We're on 6 minutes as Stealth has a bit of a look up at the inside of Hodgie, but Hodgie's having none of that. Great racing from these two at the minute. Let's go on board with Stealth as we try and chase Hodgie up into Druids up the hill. Hodgie getting all defensive, taking a very tight line through that turn. He's not allowing Stealth any room at all. Both using as much of that run off as they dare. On this section it looks quite easy, but this is actually quite a difficult turn to make without running off. The corner just wraps around a lot quicker than you think it does. But Stealth still sitting there in second. There's nobody behind him, so he can just fully concentrate on trying to get past Hodgie. Oh, and Hodgie's had a mistake. Stealth nearly got his nose in front then. That'll give him some encouragement, that will. So let's just go down a little bit and see if we can find another little fight. So Brian the Mechanic in third with Captain Slow and Evil Knievel just sitting behind him. So these three having their own little fight. This is for the third podium spot. So any one of these three can take that. Colo in six. You can see Declan in his mirrors, Declan on the soft tyres, Colo on the mediums, so Declan will have the tyre advantage. He's just got to stay calm, keep it on track, bide his time. He is getting closer and closer, so it could only be a matter of time before Declan's making a move. Keane down in 8th with the Kebab Mans and Graham. These three having a proper fight for that 8th position. Graham practically pushing Kebab Mans along. Ooh, as Kebab Mans goes up the inside of Keane and gets it done. Good bit of racing there from Kebab Mans. And I think, yeah, Graham's took advantage as well, and Graham went through. Keane won't like that. He's lost two spaces. He's going to have to fight back, although he's probably going to be struggling on the hard tyres. Graham's on the mediums and Kebab Mans is on the softs, so you would expect him to have a bit of an advantage there. We've got Firepower down in 11th. He looks like he's struggling on these hard tyres. Not on the grass. He's not enjoying this one, is he? As he tries to drift it around that final turn. Nath really is on his lonesome. Down in 12th. But our race leaders, these two still not a lot separating them. We have about 5 minutes left. Hodgie's still doing everything he can to keep Stealth behind him. But these two are having a brilliant race. And it will only take one slight mistake from either of them to allow the other one to get away. No, there's no tyre advantage either. They're both using medium tyres. Ooh, now then, bit of a touch, but it was all good. I think Stealth just had a bit of a touch on the rear quarter there of Hodgie, but backed out of it. So they're both still going, both still facing the right direction. So it's all good. Now this is where it could get interesting as they start to approach the back markers. It's either the back markers could get in the way of Hodgie, or if Hodgie gets by, they could get in the way of Stealth and hamper him trying to catch Hodgie up. So this could be interesting, trying to get by these guys. I'm just going to go down the order a little bit and see if we can find what's happening. Oh, Declan with a 3-second penalty. Where has he picked that one up from? Currently in 7th, he looks like he's all over the back of Colo. Right, we've got a yellow flag. Captain Slow's gone off. So Captain Slow's gone off, which has caused a yellow flag, and Declan has actually overtaken Colo under the yellow flag. So that's what the 3-second penalty is all about. Seems very harsh, but that's what the rules are. You cannot overtake under a yellow flag, so that's going to cost Declan dearly. He's currently in 5th, but where is he going to end up after? Let's just stick with him to see when he serves this penalty. So the brakes are slammed on. Colo goes through. Captain Slow's also got a penalty. Kebabman's goes through. So Declan now down in 7th. Captain Slow went off. We're not sure what happened there, but that's what caused the safety car, or the yellow flag rather. And as the two of them go very wide, there is Graham and Kian, I think it was. Yeah. Some good little scraps taking place. Firepower all on his own though. He's not having a fight with anyone. The same with Nathan. But these two at the front, Hodgie's doing a fantastic job so far. Has managed to keep Stealth behind him for most of this race, but just cannot get away from him. So it's been full on intense from the word go, and Hodgie has not been able to take a breather at all. Stealth has just kept the pressure on, but Hodgie has coped with it very well. So through Paddock Hill for the 18th time. Up the hill, under the bridge, into Druids. Hodgie taking that same defensive line every time. Stealth, I think, knows it now. He's going to have to find another way around. We have about 1 minute left. So we'll quickly go down the order. Evil Knievel is now up into 3rd. Brider Mechanic 4th. Colio on he's 5th with Kebabman's 6th. Excuse me. Declan 7th. Captain Slow is 8th. Kian 9th. Graham 10th. Firepower 11th, and Nath 12th. So back up to our lead. I'm just looking, we have about 30 seconds left. So I'm not sure if this is going to be the last lap. I don't think it is. These two might end up having another lap, I'm not sure. Stealth is trying everything to get past. I can imagine the pair of them are absolutely sweating buckets driving these cars at the minute. Both of them know the slightest mistake, but Hodgie has managed to do it. What a fantastic race these two have had. Hodgie takes the win away from Stealth in 2nd. Great race from them two. Evil Knievel, he'll be pleased with that, I'm sure. Takes that 3rd podium spot, so well done to him. Brider Mechanic, good racing tonight from Brider Mechanic in 4th. Kebabman's 5th, Colo 6th, Declan 7th, Captain Slow 8th. Kian 9th. Firepower is going to come home in 10th. with Graham 11th and Nath in 12th. So that was the first round of this Mini VGT Wednesday evening one make challenge. Thanks for joining me. Join me next week for round 2. I can't quite remember where we are next week, but join me next week, and I'm hoping I shall be back to full fitness and we can get the replays back up to where they should be. So thank you very much, and I shall catch you all later.